What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants, no hate. Let's take a listen.
Look, Devin Haney's got a simple thing that he has to accept. The same deal like he said he would. Obviously for Lomachenko, the same deal Loma is getting. He's got to accept the same thing, and we got to fight. I'll see you in Melbourne. It's not that hard. It's very simple. He's going to make a lot of money either way, and we're going to put this to rest. He thinks I'm, for some reason, ducking him. Why would I duck him when Lomachenko would stop him? So it's got to tick over real quick. That's what I've been saying. Tick tock, Devin. Better hurry up.
Let me tell you guys something. I didn't even need to hear the whole thing. The whole video was like 4 minutes and something long. That part right there summed it up, summed everything up. So what you guys didn't hear, it really doesn't even matter. I'm gonna tell you what he's doing. First, Devin Haney already accepted all of his terms. All of his terms. From vaccinations, fighting in his country, he'd take the same money that he was going to pay. Devin and his dad already accepted those terms. Okay? George Kambosos is going back and forth. If you guys notice, when they were face to face, his energy was completely different. Showed respect. They had a mutual respect. And then he was saying if it makes sense and okay. Then he starts talking about how he wants to fight Lomachenko. Okay. There was no negotiations between him and Lomachenko. This is before Lomachenko went over to this war. Right? Devin Haney's like, hey, look, man, are you ducking me? And because I agree to your terms, but then all of a sudden there's a delay. Now what you guys didn't hear him say, he was saying, oh, everybody want to rush the fight. No, but things take time, contracts and all that. Right. But then he's gonna turn around and tell Devin, hurry up. Tick tock, hurry up. Then he's saying there's other guys out there. Like who? Like who? Who else out there are you gonna fight that's in the same class as the Devin Haney? Are you gonna fight Tank Davis? He said, oh, Tank Davis has the WBA, a regular belt, but I'm the super champion. It's like, okay, you have these belts, but you're not in negotiations with Tank Davis. Tank Davis has his, he has a date with Rolly Romero. So why even bring Tank Davis up? Okay. What is the actual delay right now? And he's saying it's just simple. All you have to do is agree to the terms. He's already agreed to your terms. He's agreed to your terms. So 1 minute, and you guys know you've seen video after video. 1 minute he wants to fight Lomachenko. The next minute he wants to fight Devin Haney. He's never said he wants to fight Devin Haney. He's always said if it makes sense. But he's saying I want to fight Lomachenko. What he's doing is this. Let me try to make as much money as I possibly can. Let me make conversation and make it look like I really want these fights. But then I'll find some excuse like 98% of these champions do, these title holders do, and then try to make it look like it was just a negotiation problem. But I want the fight. I'm not ducking anybody and fight a lesser fighter. Then another lesser fighter. Then another lesser fighter. Then maybe after that third lesser fighter, maybe I'll get in there with Lomachenko or Devin Haney. This is what he's doing. And this is what you see. And this is strategic. This is what people, if you notice something, they can never tell you what the problem is, what the holdup is, what the delay is. They'll just try to brush it off with like, there's contracts and negotiations. Okay, then so what the fuck are you saying hurry up Devin for? Like he's the holdup in the fight. That's why I said, man, you don't have to get ignorant, but I wouldn't be nice to these motherfuckers. Face to face, I tell them, man, listen, I agree to your terms. I told you, and I'm telling you face to your face now, I agree to your terms. So, where's the term sheet of the contract, the sign, or whatever? Let's make it happen. This is what I'm talking about. Because it's always funny how when they're face to face, it's a different energy. But then when they get on these interviews and they're not in front of each other, you always have a fighter want to talk and try to make it seem like, hey, I'm down. But notice he's never said he want the fight. The same way how Aaron Pryor was calling out Sugar Ray Leonard. And Sugar Ray Leonard, the fight never happened. And people were saying Sugar Ray was ducking Aaron Pryor. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, Whether you like Sugar Ray Leonard or not, he clearly just didn't fight Aaron Pryor. You know, now what I'm saying is they never negotiated, and then Sugar Ray changed his mind. It just, for whatever reason, the fight never happened. You know, you never had a rematch in the professional ranks between Aaron Pryor and Thomas Hearns. But Aaron Pryor called out Sugar Ray. Now, you can look and say, yeah, man, these guys, but you know, you don't just ask for a fight and get it. You got to prove. No, Aaron Pryor was a good fighter. Now, personally, I would go with Sugar Ray Leonard to win that fight. That's beyond the point, though. For whatever reason, he didn't fight him. Point is, there's some guys Sugar Ray Leonard fought and beat that Aaron Pryor would have beat too. So what was the reason for him not fighting Aaron Pryor? You understand what I'm saying? In this situation, again, like I said, Lomachenko was Devin Haney's mandatory, and he chose to drop his belt and accept a franchise championship. He lost to Teofimo. He disappeared, was injured. You know, his shoulder's better now, or whatever the hell supposed to been wrong with him. And okay, so he came back, had a fight with a guy that Teofimo knocked out. You understand what I'm saying? So that doesn't just automatically, you're in the title picture. Next fight, no. And Devin's been winning fight after fight after fight when Lomachenko was here when he wasn't. And he's been and Devin Haney's been calling Lomachenko out, you know, for the past several years now. You know, so now when people saying, but it's a bigger fight, Loma versus Kambosos. Oh, so now Kambosos is some superstar? Lomachenko some superstar? All of a sudden? No. It's not. You guys always say when a guy take a fight and say, oh, everybody about the money. Okay, well, you saying the same thing if you're trying to applaud that, to say it's a bigger fight. This is about the right thing to do. Now he's saying Lomachenko will stop Haney, right? So it's almost like what he's trying to say is, I'd rather fight Loma because I think Loma's a better fighter. Loma's not here. He's over at the war. So what are you going to do? Fight some C-level guy and try to make it seem like that guy is on the same level as Devin Haney or better? When we know damn well Devin Haney's one of the top 2, top 3 in the whole division. We know that. We already know that. So thinking about that and seeing what Kambosos is doing, it's just a nasty taste that it leaves in your mouth, because it's like, yeah, you're doing the same shit Teofimo was doing. And like I said, 98% of these other champions, you're doing the same shit. They're hungry when they're trying to get on. Then they get on, they get in position, and they want to get arrogant and cocky and start acting like the world is mine. You know, I can stall if I want. Let's just be clear. Devin Haney is not holding this fight up. He agreed to your terms several times. He made this known, and now all of a sudden, here you come with, all Devin Haney has to do is this and this and this. Is like, so look, you know what? I'm not looking forward to this fight happening anytime soon. And if it does happen, 1 minute the fight's on, the next minute, the fight's off. It's on, it's off. You keep hearing all these different things, and clearly, George Kambosos don't want to fight Devin Haney. He does not want to fight him. Pretty much, I think Devin Haney's going to beat him and take his titles if they do fight. And I feel like George Kambosos, he knows Devin Haney is much more dangerous than what he tries to portray. The same way how Teofimo took him light and underestimated him. See, now he's trying to reverse the role and do the same thing to Devin Haney. He doesn't want that smoke, y'all. It's as simple as that. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.